PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 24th day of June. James Spann here. Temperature's not quite as hot today. Humidity values a little lower, so we're moving in the right direction. Let's take a look at some of the Skycam shots around the network this afternoon. First off, coming from Demopolis. That's looking north from the Demopolis Civic Center. Right around the bend there is the confluence of the Tombigbee and the Black Warrior Rivers. In the sky, mostly sunny. Of course, all that water flows down here. That's the Gulf of Mexico as seen from the Skycam and Gulf Shores on the Phoenix All Suites. A lot of sunshine down there today. A few storms around, but for the moment, things are looking good. And up north, how about that blue sky in Decatur? That's the view coming from Morgan County overlooking the Tennessee River. Well, there's the deal. We've got the core of the heat bubble west of the state now, and we have a northerly flow aloft and a trough on the east coast. And a little drier air dropped in here yesterday in North Alabama. The dew points are lower, making the conditions a little more bearable today. There's a look at the numbers, and we've got mostly upper 80s and low 90s. In fact, the last time I looked at Birmingham, it was only 89 degrees. Could we stay below 90 today? I doubt that, but still, we backed off at about 3 or 4 degrees, which is good. Hotter values off to the west. Looks like Dallas-Fort Worth sitting around 100. Same thing for Oklahoma City as they are underneath the core of the heat now. And even down in South Alabama, not as hot as recent days. There's the radar coming from Maxwell Air Force Base at 2:23 this afternoon. Pretty healthy storms along US 331. Montgomery down to Luverne and Opp. Also some storms around Dothan, so that's good for those folks. They've been baking in recent days. But notice nothing happening up here, and because the air is so dry, it looks like we'll be clear tonight. There's the convective outlook for the rest of today and tonight, and look at the slight risk on the Gulf Coast. The reason for that, it's a stalled surface boundary down there. And again, some of the storms that develop on the coast could be strong to severe, and also a slight risk up north for parts of the upper Midwest and the Plain States. Tomorrow, slight risk of severe weather up north. The big risk there from near Kansas City all the way up to the Canadian border, northern Vermont. And that includes St. Louis, Chicago, Detroit, Indianapolis, Columbus, and Pittsburgh. Here's the rain for the next 5 days. Not very much if this is right. This is suggesting nothing to maybe a trace around here, valid through Monday morning of next week, Monday morning at 7. But I think we'll see more than that in spots. We're getting into the summer season, and of course, almost every day you'll hear scattered afternoon showers and storms. That's what that means. Some spots with nothing, some spots maybe catching a good downpour. And rain from the tropics will not be an issue. There's a tropical satellite view this afternoon. You can see really things are pretty quiet. We've got a frontal boundary in the Gulf. That's the reason for the convection there. And nothing happening elsewhere. The disturbance that was over the western Gulf has moved into northeastern Mexico, so things are quiet there. This is the modeling, the 12Z GFS at 1 o'clock tomorrow. And you can see the core of the heat is over Amarillo, Texas at 594 Circle. And again, we have a light northerly flow aloft here. And there could be a few widely scattered storms. We think the surface dry line that came through yesterday will dissipate and the dew points will creep up again. There's a look at Friday, and it's not going to look a whole lot different here. In really the next few days, we'll go with the standard summertime forecast, partly sunny and hot, a few widely scattered afternoon storms. Saturday starting off the weekend, pretty much the same deal, but check out that powerful trough coming across the northern plain states. And on Sunday, that deepens over the Great Lakes. And look at Monday of next week. That's a pretty good-looking upper low up there near Green Bay, and the heights are coming down here, if that's right. We'll go down below that, and that looks pretty moist, so indications might suggest next week, for at least the first half of the week, highs will drop into the 80s with a better chance of showers and storms. Let's look at Tuesday and Wednesday. So just maybe a little break from the really hot weather next week and an increasing chance of rain, if this is right. And we've seen some pretty decent consistency in the idea. And way out there at the end of the forecast on the 10th of June, where's the nasty heat? Over the Four Corners in the southwest United States. 594 circled there, but look at the trough over the east. By golly, and if that's right, temperatures might actually be a slither below average for this time of the year. No promises. This is all voodoo out here, but interesting to note what the model is showing at this point. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening. ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.